Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Alpha's Trades, and we are back at it again with another banger YouTube video. It's been a while since I've posted. I've been kind of just focusing on trading and just kind of getting some things together, but we are back at it. We are going to be doing some training videos in the next couple videos, and in today's video, I'm just going to be teaching you guys how to read candles. This is one of the most important things if you want to become a successful trader. It's being able to know like what's going on, who's stepping in, who has control, and all that good stuff. So in today's video, we're just gonna kind of go over every little part of a candle, bullish, bearish, the wicks, the bodies, all of that good stuff. So if you find this video helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up and maybe subscribing and maybe commenting down below any other trading videos that you guys want to see. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to start off with the bullish candles, and the easiest way to tell if a candle is bullish is literally by the color. This is green, bulls equals green, bullish equals green, buyers equals green, going up equals green. Now, the reverse is bearish. That's a red candle. If you're a short seller, red candles are your friend. If you're going long, unfortunately, these red candles are not your friends. All right, let's get into this bullish. Let's paint. Is this paint? I want to fill this in. Fill these guys in real quick. Sorry. Okay, so going back. So this whole part of the candle that's filled in, that is called the body. Now, the body of the candle can tell us a lot of things. Sorry about my terrible handwriting, but the body can tell us a lot of things. As you can see here, this is no wicks. These are wicks, by the way. Wick. And I'll explain what the wicks mean in 1 second. There are no wicks, which means buyers have fully stepped in since open. Now, let me go ahead and take a step back. Let me describe all the parts of a candle. So this is the body. These are wicks. The top of your wick will be the high of the day. So let's put that there. The bottom of the lit wick will be the low of the day. So price or buyers push it up, sellers push it down, creating these wicks. And it looks like here that the buyers are still in control. Now, depending on the candle will depend on where the open and close is. Typically, for a bullish candle, the open will be at the bottom, and the close will be right here at the top. Close. And then vice versa, obviously, for the bearish candles, right here will be the open. Right here will be the close. Super simple. You have to know this stuff if you ever want to be a profitable trader and you want to understand what is actually going on in these markets. Got to know how to read the candles. Again, one more time, the body of the candle typically shows the most who's in control, like how much are they in control. This is the body. Every wick has a body no matter what, unless you get one of these doji candles, and it'll literally look like this. It'll be either red or green with no body at all. That is an indecision candle. We'll get into that in a later video. Now, just some examples of some bullish and bearish candles. As you can see here, this is the SPY. This is the S&P 500. This is basically like the overall broad market. And as you can see on 224, this big old bullish candle resulting in a short-term uptrend. Or it's still technically in an uptrend right now. But the short-term, or not the short-term, but this big bullish green candle here is a wonderful sign of buyers stepping in. And then you got some of these red candles, obviously, like it opened at 431, which is at the top here, closed at 419, which is the bottom. So that's one way to see like the open and close, and then vice versa for this candle. It opens at 411, pushed down to 410, and then took off to a high of 428 and a close of 428.30. So that's just a little bit about that. Now let's go into like wicks, the meanings, and all that good stuff. So that's just the basic principle of like what you're looking at. You got your body, you got your wicks, you got your opens, you got your closes, you got your highs, and you got your lows. Wow, I did not realize that. You can barely see me. But yeah, so you got your opens and closes and all that good stuff. Now, let's just be a little artist real quick. Actually, no, we can use these. So look. So in this one, the open was at the very bottom. Buyers stepped in immediately. As you can see, there are no wicks. and they close at the high of the day, which means no selling. I mean, obviously selling was taking place, but it means buyers were in control the entire time. And then vice versa on this, it opened at the top, no upside, which means sellers stepped in immediately, pushed the price all the way down, and it closed at the low of the day. This is a reversal candle to the upside. This would be a reversal candle to the downside. As you can see, back on our S&P 500, it did go kind of low, but it didn't really because buyers stepped in almost immediately. It only dropped like 40 cents before buyers stepped in. But this is what a big bullish green reversal candle would look like. And as you can see, we have not gone down past the low of this, which means this could be a nice reversal candle. Now let's go back a little bit. This would be actually it would be this one. That would be the reversal candle. But we're just going to focus on this one for right now because I want to get into like the candles in another video. This would be your reversal to the downside. As you can see, buyers did try to push this up a little bit, but sellers just stepped right in, and we have not made a high since then. That's insane. That's very insane. Going back, let's talk about these wicks a little bit. So like I said, the opens down here, sellers did try to push this down, as you can see here by the wick. The wick just kind of tells you like what the high and the low is, and it kind of tells you like who is more in control. Buyers obviously are more in control on this candle since we had to open all the way down here, and then we pushed the price, or sellers pushed the price down, and then buyers stepped back in to push the price all the way back up. That's what these wicks mean. You definitely want to look at the open and where and how long the wick is at the very bottom to kind of decide on who's in control. Now there are certain candles like an inverted or hammer candles and inverted hammer candles that will look a bit like this with a long wick, and you should definitely be careful of these because this shows that sellers are in control. Because the open is so close to the low or the close of the day, the buyers could not push this any higher. Sellers pushed this all the way back down. Now buyers did step in and push this back up, but it means it can't push any higher. Sellers do have a grip of this, and it's probably going to go back down with this candle right here. So you do got to kind of be careful about this. It just all depends on where the opening closes for the day. This one I would still think bulls are in control just because the open is so much further away than the close. But again, you just have to study the candles. You have to know what you're looking at. That's a little bit of the bullish stuff. What the heck is that? Let's get that away. And then the same thing for the bearish side. It's just you have to kind of just again look at where the candles are. On these, especially this one, you could say that it's about 50-50 since the wick is about half the candle, but I still think the sellers are in control because there's no upside to these candles at all, and then sellers just stepped in and brought this thing way down, way down. Just some examples of that on here. Buyers are in control. That's why we had a little bit of upside. This huge green wick right here. So it opens, what is this? Opened at 432 and got pushed down to 420, but buyers stepped in and then closed this thing almost at 440 on this day. So that tells you that buyers are in control. As you can see, boom, and then had a nice short-term rally. Same thing with this. Got pushed all the way back down from this high. Buyers stepped in at this low price, pushed the price all the way back up, and has not created a low since. So low-key, if you did go long here on some calls, you could have won. You could have definitely won. Now let's go to, this is just a daily candle. All of these candles are on every single chart, and you can kind of use them to gauge where the market is going. I usually like looking at the hour, the 4 hour, the daily. Obviously you guys have your own trading style, so you guys use whatever the heck you want to use. You can use the minute, but that just gives you like short-term price action. Really what you want to look at for the candles is just the hour, 4 hour, and daily, because that kind of just depicts overall trends. That is pretty much it on just how to read candles. Now there are certain candles, like I said, in this hammer or inverted, I don't remember which one this is, who that kind of tell you a little bit more than just simply reading. We will get into that in a later video. I'll go over just my favorite candles that I like seeing. I love seeing the doji candle. This candle right here tells a lot, just depending on where it is and the trend. If it's at the top of a trend and you see that doji candle form, you can bet that it's probably going to be going down because it's just a big indecision candle. And usually days followed are big moves either in the up or down. So this, after an up or an uptrend, if you see this, it's more than likely going down, and then vice versa. If you see this at the bottom of a downtrend and you get one of these doji candles here, then it's likely about to go up. That is going to be today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like I said, give it a thumbs up. I hope I explained all of this stuff the best that I can. There's really not much you can explain when just reading the wicks. Again, a quick recap. For the bullish candles, your open will be at the top, bottom, the close will be at the top. For all candles, wicks, the high of the day, low of the day, it shows you. Top of the wick is the high, bottom of the wick is low. And then vice versa for these bearish candles, the open will be at the top and the price will go down to the close. Boom, boom, here, close, open here, and then same thing, open, 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 close, 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 high of the day, low of the day, high of the day, low of the day, high of the day, low of the day. If there's not a wick at the top, then you know that that is the high of the day without a wick. Alright guys, happy trading, and we'll see you all in the next one. Peace!